Earlier this year, the city launched a tenant relocation assistance program. It's designed to help renters when they are unexpectedly asked to vacate because of a change of use, demolition, or a substantial rehabilitation of their dwelling unit. To tell us more is Neighborhood and Community Services, Matthew Jorgensen. Hello, Matthew. Welcome to the show.
Good morning.
Thank you for being here. So, Matthew, can you tell our viewers what is the Tenant Relocation Assistance Program?
The Tenant Relocation Assistance Program is one of the protections put in place by the Rental Housing Code, which was passed by the City Council in November of last year and went into full effect February of this year. The Tenant Relocation Assistance Program applies to those individuals that are being displaced from their housing due to their housing being changed in use, substantially rehabilitated, or demolished. If they are income eligible, which is they're low income and income eligible, which is 50% of area median income or below, which is about $28,000 for an individual or $40,000 for a family of four, they would qualify for $2,000 in relocation assistance funds to help with moving costs, first and last month's rent, deposit, those kind of expenses. That $1,000 would come from the city and $1,000 would come from the landlord.
Nice, awesome. And so can you tell us, why do we have the assistance program?
We have the Tenant Relocation Assistance Program to help those individuals that are housing vulnerable. And their housing stability is predicated upon them being able to find new housing if they're being displaced from their current housing. So the Rental Housing Code allows them 120 days to find new housing, but if they're low income and they qualify for tenant relocation assistance, they're able to use those funds to find new housing and improve their housing stability.
Awesome. And can you also, you touched on this a little bit, but can you just elaborate a little bit on how do you use it? How do you use the program?
So how the program currently functions is when a landlord is displacing their tenants, they are serving them 120-day notices, but they're also giving them, those individuals, the packets which gives them the application for the program. So the individuals provide the city with income verification, and if they're found to be eligible, then they receive the funds. And in concert with the Department of Finance, we're able to give those individuals $1,000 in relocation assistance funds from the city.
Wow. And how long does that whole process take from the time they submit their documents?
The program has been live since February, so we're still working out the process, but it's generally about a month or two from the initial application, depending on how much information they have up front and how much follow-up that we have to do on our end. But generally it's about a month or two, which is nice because they have 120 days to move out anyway. So we're able to get them those funds well before they're forced to move out.
Nice. And so Matthew, was there anything else that you would like to share with the viewers that we may not have touched on?
I would say that if the viewers feel that they're being displaced from their housing for those reasons, and the landlords have not given them that 120-day notice or those tenant relocation information packets, to reach out to the city at 311 so we can make sure that they are A, getting the funds that they need, and B, getting the notice that they need to maintain their housing stability.
Awesome. Well, Matthew, we really appreciate you being on the show today and for what your office is doing to help those tenants who may potentially be looking at being displaced. So thank you for everything that you're doing.
Thank you for having me. I appreciate it.
All right. Well, hopefully you'll come back and visit us again.
Hopefully.
All right. Thanks, Matthew.
Thank you.
Now, don't go away, because after the break, we'll get an update on the Rental Housing Code. Stay with us.